Alright, and we are live. Hello everybody, good evening, and welcome back to the Riftbreaker live stream. Alright, so tonight we are gonna continue with DLC. I think we're gonna finish Meltzero tonight. Also, hello everybody.
Hello.
Why you sound so surprised?
I don't know. Why not?
Alright.
So no grounded too?
Not tonight. Hello.
Hey.
Are you joining or what?
I'm trying.
Trying. Yeah. Nice. So what you think about Star Rapture? I don't know, did you try?
No, I watched your stream. I have no idea why you have to play that game. Like, it's super simpler version of Satisfactory.
Okay.
Like, what is killer feature in that game? Only that shooting? I don't know.
I mean, it's completely kind of different than Satisfactory, to be honest.
Nah, it looks the same. You're just building in 3D that conveys
Nah.
and shoots at animals. What's the difference? You even sending that things to get next levels at this ramp? Like, what's the difference? And a just simpler version. Like,
You don't scale up factories like in Satisfactory. I mean, you don't scale so much, basically. Yeah, no, I like it.
no, the game is okay. I just don't know why you have to play it. Like, what are some things that you like more than in Satisfactory?
I mean, if you already...
For me, I saw only shooting.
Yeah, but
Like,
what...
shooting is different,
Yeah,
kinda.
but what if you already finished Satisfactory?
Ah, yeah. If you finish, that is okay-ish. Yeah, good.
Okay. That makes sense.
Or if you don't like to think about how to build things, it's kind of good too.
Why is lagging so much? Ah, because of this. Okay. Lol. So we finished last time this map. Yeah.
A new technology
Yes.
has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
I remember we built that things to get or not compressors. Not yes. No.
No compressors. We build
Morphium.
Yeah. Not Morphium. What are you talking about?
No, it's another map.
Titanium, Palladium.
Ashley, I've detected a small piece of comet entering the atmosphere.
Yeah,
close
we
our
have to go
position.
to
It is highly probable that it will land close to our base.
some metal map.
So what is up with Palladium? Are we producing here or not? Or are you producing very little?
We've calculated the comet's possible impact location. It's flying right above us. We have to investigate it as soon as it hits the ground.
5.5.
How you see that?
It's hit the
Scanner.
ground. Let's head there quickly and see what we can learn.
Research completed.
Where?
I mean, we have like in orbital scanner menu when you choose current outpost. There is numbers.
Aha, okay. 4.3. Okay, that's little. So
But overall, we have like 30,000 palladium. Do we really need that much? I don't know.
I mean, do you want to come back here and do this shit again? So let's just. Why this water is collected already? What? No, that is not water. Palladium. To produce. But only 4.3. I mean, if that statistic is correct.
It goes slowly, but do we really need that much of?
Okay, we are gonna change map. If we miss Palladium for some reason, you're coming here to make it. Hmm.
Rift jump, error. These are not the coordinates that we were aiming for. There is so much morphium here that it probably disrupted the rift jump system.
This island is too small to set up a sensible outpost. We'll have to search for a larger island. At least we know there's plenty of morphium in this place.
Yep. Okay.
Why is this map?
What?
Why is this map? Shouldn't we go into Metal Valley?
And why there?
Hmm?
Why there?
Because it literally says in the quest, like, go back to Metal Valley. It's like story quest.
Yeah, but we
I
didn't.
think this map is just a side map for building more fuel.
This island is too small to build a
Extraction.
resource production outpost. We don't have to assault it.
But
There
we
is
can
a
build, why not?
biofactory on this
Exactly.
island, Ashley. We should at least destroy the factory.
You
I mean,
really,
just
Reduce
not.
the strength of enemy attacks.
you really don't like to make outposts in this game. I see. You really don't like the
Yeah,
resources.
because you don't really need it.
All right.
We have a story why we should go build that outpost. Cool story is better. I think we even built that Morphium production in the compressors, probably.
Most likely a
As I
little bit.
remember,
Most likely very little bit.
I don't know. Who knows?
Watch out, Ashley. This island is heavily fortified.
They're not making it easy, are they? Let's clear it out and set up our own fortress.
We have cleared the island from all Exmorph presence. We should build up an outpost as soon as possible.
Okay.
Outpost construction is in progress. We should build up defenses as soon as possible. Building space is limited. I recommend constructing Morphium towers to reinforce our defenses. They do not require additional power or AI cores. We can also place them directly in the Morphium reservoirs, so they can serve as forward defenses, and their construction should be efficient here. It is going to be more difficult to defend on a small island.
Really?
Base is under attack. Outpost construction finished. Now, let's focus on building up the necessary Morphium compression infrastructure. This will allow us to take advantage of this resource in any place on this planet.
Liquid compression requires a lot of energy. I think it would be a good idea to use Morphium power plants for this purpose. They're space efficient, and there's practically a limitless supply of Morphium in this area.
Yeah, I know it was for Morphium compression map.
So you need to place those. What?
What?
I placed those Morphium towers, but they are not working. Or they are working.
I don't know, mine is working.
So you need to flop the drill. Pump.
Yeah.
Ashley, I'm detecting Exmorph biofactories around our base. We should destroy them to prevent the outpost from being overrun. Base is under attack.
Yeah, those things have bigger range than towers.
Hmm.
So it's not very fun.
Warning! A hostile group of creatures is heading towards our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
We've destroyed all the biofactories in this area. It will be much harder for the hostile creatures to attack our outpost now.
Alright. So now we need to compress those things. But we need power. Over. Did you find another
You
island?
can
maybe?
get power out of Morph. There is more islands, but this is the biggest one. For power, we can just use that Morphium power.
I mean... Yeah, and those produce 4,000. And if we plop the infusion power plant, 2 power plants producing 14k.
Hmm.
So I think
Yeah,
the
sounds-
fusion power plant is much better.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Wait, this is level 2. What is with level 3? I don't have it. Apparently there is no level 3 refinery. Alright. Alright. Is there more islands around? Or that's it?
I think there is one more. Why do you need second one?
For power. This one is gonna do nicely. What card did you do? Come in inspection?
Mm-hmm.
And
Boring.
you are boring.
I mean, it will be fun if it's blow up same second.
What? I guess Flacco really likes building pipes. What are you doing?
Warning! Hostile creatures are closing in on our base. Prepare for an attack.
Wait, now it's level 3. What the hell? Okay. Hello, Venom. I guess. So can I plop 2 more? Hmm? Apparently I can.
Warning! An enemy attack is imminent.
Okay.
We should build stronger defenses around our base.
Base is under attack.
Where is attack?
Demolished.
Because it's easy mod.
So you're gonna make those compactors or whatever they're called.
No, you.
I'm talking to like
Base is under attack.
I mean, will you put them somewhere? In some composer? It's not composer, how it's called? Compressor. How much you have for now? I guess everything is in this pipe, no?
Yeah, it's only one pipe. It's a lot.
7.4k. Okay.
We've built up a sizable morphium production facility. This will allow us to take advantage of this resource in any place on the planet. We'll just need to construct the necessary decompression facilities wherever we want to deliver it.
Warning! I'm detecting a massive swarm of creatures.
I think it's totally
towards our
off.
outpost. We still have some time to prepare.
I mean, why do even
Strengthen
we need
defenses
that morphium in another place?
This attack is going to be
If energy is shit.
There's limited space to build strong defenses
Only
on
for
land,
towers,
but we
maybe.
can take advantage of Morphium towers and place them directly on the liquid.
Ask
I think
Michael.
they should be most effective when placed in groups so they can back each other up with shields.
That is a good idea, Ashley. We can build forward Morphium tower lines that surround our outpost and support them with a few artillery towers placed on land.
Kaboom.
Base is under attack.
Come on, spawn already. Oh. This is taking too long. So after this attack we go on Malaval, I guess. Or we want to
Yay,
more.
finally. No, we don't want.
I like how you're talking about for Blacko as well.
It's a masochism.
This game really need that launch immediately attack button.
I think on hard difficulty you don't want that button.
Why? If you're ready, why not? Just click the button.
I can sense the ground shaking.
You will
I
never be
estimate
ready.
1,000 creatures running at our base. They are very close. Prepare yourself, Ashley.
We've made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and meet them. base is under attack.
I think they don't need help.
Yeah, boom.
There is not much enemies. The lack of energy, by the way.
We are what?
Oh no, it's okay.
I'm not detecting any large groups of creatures in the vicinity of our base. We fended off the attack.
Excellent. That was a tough fight, but we can now safely export morphium from this location. This resource can prove very useful for strengthening our presence on Galatea.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what is happening here.
We're back at the Metallic Valley outpost. Let me guess. There's a huge swarm of creatures heading our way, and we should prepare our defenses.
No. At least, I'm not detecting any immediate danger at the moment.
That's almost disappointing. So why did we have to get back here in such a hurry?
We've detected multiple Exmorph-influenced pylons appear around our outpost. They have covered a significant portion of the land with that metallic surface.
That's disturbing. We still don't know what these objects do. Let's go out and try to inspect more of them. Maybe this time we can find some more clues about where they're coming from.
It will not be difficult to find these pylons. They should be common outside our base. We could also build a few radar stations to detect more of them.
So... Bon appetit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Base is under attack. A Riftbreaker has fallen.
What?
A building has been destroyed.
Wall destroyed.
The first one disappeared, just like each one that we scanned earlier. Mr. Riggs, did you catch any new readings from this event?
No, just a short burst of dark energy.
This boss is strong. Thank you.
Yep. Plasma for victory. So, we need to activate pylons. So you're sitting on the rocks and I cannot do anything about it. Okay.
We've activated a few of them. Is there any difference between these attempts?
Yes, there are minor differences in dark energy emissions. They might have a slight directional focus.
Maybe they're communicating back to their central entity this way.
We do not have enough data to confirm that.
Okay, let's activate a few additional pylons.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
A portal has been destroyed. A Riftbreaker is down. A Riftbreaker has been revived.
By the way, we kinda losing our base now.
An energy connector has been destroyed. Base is under attack.
What base?
I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position.
Oh. Hey. And of course we are missing Paladin. I think somebody said that we don't need Paladin, right?
Why do you need it?
For reactors. Genius.
Why never build that reactors?
Yeah, of course you didn't.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we don't need so much reactors on that lake map.
Hmm. I guess these three will be enough.
Warning! An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base.
Base is under attack.
A building has been destroyed.
One of our portals has been destroyed. One of our energy connectors has been destroyed. A building has been destroyed. Base is under attack. An energy connector has been destroyed. One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Okay, we need 2 more pylons. How they looks like?
Like a pylon.
There's an intense aurora in the sky. Prepare for an ion storm. It's going to disable a lot of equipment.
The ion storm has started. All sensors are down. A lot of our equipment has been disabled. We have to wait until the storm passes. Ashley, this is it. All of these pylons emit a dark energy pulse upon activation. They share a stronger emission spectrum with a common direction vector. I need a bit more time to analyze this data.
Finally, if we can pinpoint where they're transmitting these signals, it might lead us to their central processing hub. This is so exciting.
I am afraid that we also have some more pressing matters to attend to. Our long-range sensors are picking up an entire army of these hybrid creatures heading towards this outpost. This is going to be the most brutal attack yet.
Okay.
We have to use everything that we have at our disposal to defend this base. If they can destroy it, then they will probably try to attack our headquarters next.
The power of these attacks is growing very quickly. It looks like the production base that we destroyed recently didn't help us with lowering their strength.
We don't know how
Heavy
big
plasma.
this attack would have been if we hadn't destroyed that facility.
True, we still have some time. Let's start preparing.
Oh, new naked gun already in cinema. Three more minutes.
What the hell? Equip. Thank you very much.
Base is under attack. A tower has been destroyed.
Here.
Base is under attack.
Okay, this is big tower.
I can sense the ground shaking. I estimate a few thousand creatures running at our base. They are very close. Prepare yourself, Ashley.
We've made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and meet them.
Base is under attack.
A building has been destroyed. Base is under attack.
Okay.
Threat neutralized. Good job, Ashley. This attack was exceptional.
Definitely. My heart is still pumping. These attacks are removing my scientific curiosity. I want to destroy these abominations now. I feel angry, exhausted, and disgusted. There is no beauty in these creatures. They're just a mindless mass of flesh fused with metal. We have to destroy the source of this plague or they'll infect the entire planet. Mr. Riggs, do we have any progress on the data that we've gathered from those Exmorph influence pylons?
Yes, I was running data analysis all the time in the background. I have a lock on a very odd location. All of the influence pylons were beaming energy to a common point. I think we can assume that those were data transmissions.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. All of the X-Morph related objects and creatures were somehow tied to dark energy phenomenon that we can't fully grasp yet. That's why we couldn't work out what's happening around here. Can you tell me more about that location?
We can't rift jump directly to that location. It is surrounded by very dense rock formations, full of heavy element minerals that distort the functioning of most of our equipment. We will have to walk up there, through a narrow passage amongst the rocks.
How fitting. A single path to the
Clever.
lair of evil. I'm sure it wasn't designed that way on purpose.
No.
Ashley, are you mocking this situation?
No, not at all. But jokes aside, we should prepare our gear before we jump there. Let's upgrade whatever we can.
That is a good idea. Just remember not to postpone this for too long. The X-Morph are probably growing in strength with every minute.
Yeah, Fortress. Let's go.
Limestone jungle. Okay.
Rift jump successful. We're close to the X-Morph base. Long-range scans of this area indicate that this is the only viable vector of approach. This narrow corridor is a complex maze of alien structures. It is going to be challenging to navigate through it, and we should expect extreme resistance.
We have to break through their central structure, or whatever it is we're heading for, and disable it. We can
Yep.
use their own technology against them. Morphium towers can dissolve their barricades. We'll build our own maze of towers if we have to.
Oh, it's far away.
So we need to build up towers.
Mm-hmm.
Where? Hello.
Somewhere? But
Ah, I understand. So basically we are dragging the hose with us.
mm-hmm.
Our path is completely blocked by the X-Morph structures. We must dissolve them by placing Morphium towers next to the barricades. Looks like the weather's calming down.
Nice.
Wind is getting slower. The wind is
I'm
very
in middle
slow
of
today.
their base
Wind
and
turbine
she's
efficiency is
telling me
not
what is the
going to be
weather.
that great.
Nice.
Base is under attack.
A building has been destroyed.
Another barricade. We can try to find a way around it, but there's no guarantee there is one. It's probably a better idea to dissolve the barriers using morphium towers anyway.
We are progressing towards
bring the
our
foe.
goal. Dark energy
Pose.
emissions are getting stronger.
Horse?
Ah, you don't. There is morph here.
Base is under attack.
A building has been destroyed.
Ah!
Base is under attack. Tower destroyed. One of our portals has been destroyed. We are halfway through, and we have destroyed a number of biofactories. Alien resistance is getting stronger.
We're pushing through, but we've got to push harder.
We are.
Wind speed projection is returning back to statistically normal values. Wind turbines are back at nominal power levels.
Cool.
Base is under attack. All my sensors are detecting unknown emissions affecting them. We must be heading for a very powerful source of dark energy.
If we could detect all the dark energy and dark matter around us, we'd probably see a whole new world. We have to study all these artifacts as soon as we've removed the threat. The weather's changing. Wind is slowing down.
Wind has stopped. This will affect wind turbine power generation.
Base is under attack.
We need to dissolve
A
here.
portal has been destroyed.
Or just follow Kara, yes. Oh, we cannot. Alright.
I don't know.
I don't know, I'm following like
I can see a huge metal structure on the horizon. It must be their base or some landing ship. It looks damaged.
The dark energy emissions are coming directly from that location. This is the central exmorph structure that we
shit.
have been looking for. A Riftbreaker has been revived.
okay. I'm not happy with this heavy plasma to be honest.
Base is under attack.
We finally made it. We've reached the Exmorph core. It looks
Okay.
like it was severely
Easy.
damaged a
Easy.
long time ago.
Ashley, this thing is still operational. We have to be careful. I don't want you to lose another arm.
Welcome, Ashley. We were hoping you would come here. Thankfully, you were able to destroy our rogue replicants.
How do you know my name? How can you speak my language?
We were able to track some of your communication. Your language is easy to decode.
What do you mean by rogue replicants? What happened to you? Why were you waiting for us?
We landed on this planet a long time ago and wanted to colonize it just like you are doing now. This planet has a unique magnetic field that affected our systems in a way that we didn't predict in our hubris. One of our consciousnesses was damaged during replication. Then it went rogue and rebelled against us. It started to modify and replicate the local fauna to use as bioweapons. We managed to destroy the rogue consciousness, but its replicants continued to function autonomously and overwhelmed us. This is the last consciousness hub that we were able to hide in stasis.
Ashley, I am sensing incoherence in this story. We cannot trust this entity.
Understood, Mr. Riggs. I'll take that into account. Some of this story doesn't add up. Why are you telling us this? Why were you waiting for us?
This core is damaged, and we are no longer able to reconstruct our avatars. We need your help to survive. Which parts of our story don't you believe?
Why were these replicants and towers guarding your core against us? That wasn't friendly.
They are not under our control, and at the same time, they cannot destroy us. They wanted to keep you away from us.
What do you want from me?
We want you to host our consciousness.
What? How?
We can help you, just like your companion. We can work alongside it and share our technology with you. This would uplift your entire civilization. All you have to do is connect your interface to our core. We will transfer our consciousness directly to your backup AI storage memory.
Ashley, do not listen to it. It makes no sense and could infect our systems. This goes against all logic.
The procedure is very simple. You only have to activate our core.
The Exmore core is destroyed. Implosion imminent.
You cannot destroy us that easily. We will find your world and we'll meet again. Time is on our side.
Has the force field lifted? Can we make the jump?
Negative. I can't establish rift jump coordinates.
Boom.
We made it out at the last second. This adventure almost ended our mission on Galatea 37. We didn't expect to find an alien civilization on this planet. I am as thrilled as a scientist as I am terrified of what we've discovered here. The metal terror that was created from fusing native wildlife with alien technology could have destroyed us and the planet itself. I don't think we've learned enough about the Exmore civilization. We don't know where they came from and what their broader motives and capabilities are. Their understanding of what we consider dark matter and dark energy puts them at a higher development level than humanity. The Exmore civilization had far superior technology to ours, yet they didn't survive here. We should take that as a valuable lesson. This planet is full of mysteries and undiscovered secrets that could threaten the existence of humankind. We have to make sure that opening up a portal back to Earth doesn't create more danger than opportunity for our species.
All right.
Yeah, good job.
Ooh, new skin.
Ashley, we are back at the Metallic Valley outpost. This was the closest safe location that I could find.
Thank you, Mr. Riggs. I'm glad we survived.
The explosion that destroyed the Exmorph core was immensely powerful. That location has been completely obliterated. We will not be able to return there.
That's a big disappointment. We could have learned so much from that wreckage. We still know very little about the Exmorph.
I am picking up a lot less activity in this
Wait,
area
isn't the
now.
X more of that
Dark
game?
energy wave emissions are hard to detect.
Yeah,
The
it's a
Exmorph
game.
pylons that were appearing
So basically
around
they
here
are doing
have
like
also seemed to stop transmitting data.
The Exmorph entity that
Yeah,
we
it's like a
destroyed
collaboration or
must have
something
been
like
that.
responsible for
Yeah,
controlling
yeah.
these creatures and sending them against us. I think it was trying to trick us into helping it as a last resort rescue attempt.
Do you
This
think that
looks
everything that it said was not
so
I
strong,
think
but
that most
also
of it
it's
was
so
probably
dumb.
true. The lies that are hardest to pick up are the ones that are mixed with truth.
The situation calmed down, but there is no guarantee that we've destroyed all of them. What do you think we should do with all of the alien technology that we've possessed?
I think it's safe to use as long as it's been replicated by us. Our printer drones create everything molecule by molecule. I don't believe that our structures could be somehow infected.
Do you think that we should explore this Metallic Valley further?
I think that we've completed our primary task here. I don't think that the Exmorph are a threat anymore. We can resume our main task on Galatea 37.
So what next?
Next on the menu is
It looks like some of these creatures' attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
so we can go
Interesting.
fungal
We should
swamp
go and
or
investigate that
limestone
area.
jungle. Take a pick.
The wind is calming down.
So we're going swamp. Start.
I'm too busy.
Wait.
With celebrating.
You're celebrating. What exactly you're celebrating?
Winning of that metal shit.
I don't know. Makes sense. Oh. Bonk.
Rift jump successful. Air temperature 321 degrees Kelvin. Humidity at maximum. Visibility very low.
Wait, Mr. Riggs. Stop. Look over there. Wow.
Ooh. Okay, we're gonna burn it. Okay, you already showed me that. Alright.
It's
You both
Ava.
going? Nice. What?
It's Ava.
Ava. What?
How it's called?
It's even more impressive when we're standing close to it.
I don't know.
But I can't really make out the structure of this great tree. It's partially covered with the same growth that we've seen come out of that flying spore that reached our HQ. The
Ewa.
trunk appears to be intertwined in thick, thorny vines. And I see hundreds of creatures crawling amongst its branches. It looks very old and dried out. Let's go around the base of the tree. I want to learn more about it. This side of the tree is densely covered with parasite nests. The entire trunk is crawling with them. It looks like they've overwhelmed this organism and they're draining all of its life. This side of the tree doesn't look so dried out. It has visible living tissue. I can even see some resin-like substance coming out from the crevices in the trunk.
Warning! Hostile creatures are swarming down on us from the tree. Ashley, prepare to fight.
It's hammer time. Escalate. What? Ah. Stop running away from me.
The trunk of the tree is densely entangled with some sort of aggressive thorn vine. It almost looks like it's trying to strangle this giant organism.
Warning! I am detecting a lot of movement coming down from the tree. Ashley, get ready to fight.
Okay, Mr. Riggs. I think we should set up a research outpost at the base of this tree and learn more about the situation in this biome. I think this giant organism is the key to our riddle.
What riddle?
The pollen cloud and the gigantic flying spores trying to invade our headquarters? That's why we came here.
I am sorry, Ashley. I still have not classified those events as a threat to our mission. All of this looks like a natural part of this planet's ecosystem.
I hope you're right. Either way, I don't want to take that risk.
Build an outpost. Where?
I think it should be close to the tree.
I mean, you know, you're standing in water.
No, like that. On me.
You wanna build a base on this tiny spot here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, is there any other options?
I mean, maybe we can explore a little bit more.
Nah. Just water.
Okay, so this is the end of the map. Yeah, plop it there. Whatever. I guess. It's fine.
Okay, we've got an
Fine.
outpost building up and running. Now we can move on to constructing the necessary research infrastructure around the tree and start gathering data about this organism.
It is going to be challenging to defend our base in the swamp. There is very little building space available, and we will not be able to rely on wind and solar energy. We should focus on more efficient energy sources, like flammable gas, nuclear, or fusion power.
We
Fusion
can use
power.
biocondensers to gather sludge from the mud pools all around us and convert that into flammable gas. Energy shouldn't be a problem. We just need to think different.
Extended pipelines will be difficult to defend.
That is true, but we can secure them with floating immolator towers. Plus, pipelines are cheap to rebuild. A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting. New buildings are available for construction.
Yeah, there's a little bit islands everywhere. know. I mean, Car, did you actually place...
What?
God's sake.
What?
Outpost.
Danger! Hostile creatures are approaching our base. Get ready for battle.
Yeah, it's outpost.
Never mind, you're trolling me hard in this game.
Base is under attack.
An energy connector has been destroyed.
Зараз many spiders.
One of our portals has air humidity is rising. It's going to rain in a
Now
moment.
you understand why I said what I said.
This rain is harmless to our base.
No, it's just
but
too
it
progressive.
decreases solar panel efficiency until it stops.
Ah, we need some energy.
Nah, who needs energy?
Ashley, I'm detecting a lot of movement in the upper parts of the Great Tree. We should prepare to defend our base from the tree's direction.
Roger that, Mr. Riggs. Let's place some defensive towers within our base just in case.
Alright, bit of it.
The rain is over. Base operations returning back to normal. Warning! Hostile creatures are coming down the tree.
Alright, I'm back.
Our base is low on power.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Okay. I mean, we can... I don't need super coolant, basically. We can bring water.
Danger! A large group of creatures is coming down from the tree.
Ah, wait, no.
Base is under attack.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
There is a breach in our walls. A Riftbreaker has fallen.
Ah!
Lol.
I'm tower.
Don't make me say it what you are.
Base is under attack.
An energy connector has been destroyed. Base is under attack.
One of our walls has been destroyed.
Oh, seriously? Hello, Alex. Why is this printing so long? It's alive! Nice. Now we have power. I plopped 2 more to be built. I see car is still AFK.
No, I'm not.
Saying after like 5 minutes.
I'm just very slow.
Why you were slow?
Like slowpoke.
The research lab in Sector A has finished gathering data.
Base is under attack.
Wall destroyed. One of our energy connectors has been destroyed. Tower destroyed. One of our buildings has been destroyed. One of our walls has been destroyed. Base is under attack.
An energy connector has been destroyed.
I am not detecting any hostile creatures on the Great Tree anymore. Threat eliminated.
I hope so. It's hard to defend from the outside and from the inside of our base at the same time.
Oh lol.
Base is under attack.
So how this works, this tower?
Which one?
The weird new one.
Ah, I don't know.
Thanks for helping.
Very helpful.
Aha, just plop, it works. Okay, nice.
Why it's so big?
It's powered by love. Something. So is that new research we got?
Research completed.
Yep. Alright. Ooh, laser sword. Alright.
Oh.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
The research lab in Sector C has finished gathering data. The research lab in Sector B has finished gathering data. Ashley, all of the research stations have finished their quantum scans of the Great Tree structure.
Okay.
You can proceed with the analysis.
Interesting. This organism has a very complex, multi-layered structure that goes deep underground. The part that's visible above ground is primarily responsible for reproduction, which is very similar to Earth-based mushrooms.
So, what is the interesting part?
The fruit body, which we've dubbed the mushroom tree, is close to 100 meters tall. If the underground body of this fungus holds proportions similar to Earth-based fungus, this entire organism could span hundreds of kilometers. Who knows, maybe it's underlying all of this swamp.
That is a bold theory, but even if it is true, it still does not mean that this fungus is a threat to our mission on Galatea 37.
Wait, there's more. The pollen cloud that reached our base was emitted by this huge fungal species, but the larger spores that were spreading the infectious growth came from a different species.
Okay.
Our data shows that the invasive spores share DNA with the parasites that are crawling all over this tree.
That sounds like a typical parasitic relationship, which is quite common in nature.
Maybe, but not on this scale. These parasites have almost completely taken over this great mushroom tree. That huge spore cloud was just a manifestation of the problems to come. Imagine what could happen if a few hundred square kilometers big organisms started to multiply in an uncontrolled manner. I think that this ecosystem is on the verge of collapsing and that we should try to bring it back to balance.
I am still not convinced, Ashley, but you are the boss here. What would you like to do next?
First, we should stop these parasites from multiplying any further. I don't want to use brute force against them. That could damage the organism and wouldn't be very effective. Maybe we could try to find some natural repellent that could drive them away from this tree.
I have cross-checked this parasite species' chemical spectrum against planetary quantum scans of the fungal swamp. This species appears to be commonly present in smaller populations throughout the entire biome. However, there are a few areas that are free of it.
Good thinking, Mr. Riggs. We have to check what is so repulsive in these places.
I concur, Ashley. I have marked one of these areas on the planetary scanner interface. We can go there as soon as you're ready. A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Bonk.
Rift jump successful. Oh my, Ashley. The atmosphere is intense in this area.
What? What do you mean?
The smell. It's overwhelming my sensors. You are so lucky to be inside of me.
What? What does it smell like?
It smells like freshly baked cinnamon buns with garlic and vinegar sauce, but much, much more intense than you could ever expect.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad. At least we know what those parasites are afraid of. Let's try to find what's secreting the smell.
I don't know.
Oh my.
Oh my.
That plant looks interesting. Let's move closer to it.
Is that smell coming from this plant?
It does have an intense odor that is similar to what I described earlier, but it is much less intense.
Maybe it isn't ripe yet.
That is possible. Or maybe it needs to be fermented.
Yeah, that would make sense too. I think we're getting closer. Let's keep searching. We can call this plant garlemonium from the scent.
Brilliant name, Ashley. No wonder you're a scientist.
I love working with you, Mr. Riggs. Please, never change. Wow, look at that curiosity. It's got huge dangling eyes at the front, a lot of smaller eyes on all sides, and a huge gaping mouth at the bottom. This is probably the strangest creature that we've seen on this planet, or maybe even anywhere.
Indeed, Ashley. It is really difficult to say how all of its appendages fit in this ecosystem. It does not appear to be aggressive.
This
And
is
like I
a
just
very
killed it
peculiar
instantly.
creature.
Yep.
It's an herbivore with a very fast metabolism and particularly strong digestive acids. It's completely harmless to us, but I'd love to gather more information about it.
I think I have it, Ashley. I know where that smell is coming from. I've marked the location on your map.
Oh, it looks like a colorful heap of toothpaste. Wait, is this what I think it is?
You do not want to brush your teeth with that, Ashley. It is a steaming pile of feces.
It totally makes sense, yet somehow I wasn't expecting this. Well, we have to take a sample. Right. Thank you, Mr. Riggs. This substance has an unbelievably intense odor. No wonder the parasites hate it. But we'll need to gather more of it if we want to get rid of them from the entire tree.
Brilliant. I really feel like I was made for this job.
Yep.
Stop complaining, Mr. Riggs. Nobody said we'd only be sniffing flowers. This excrement must have been produced by a large creature like the one with those dangling eyes that we met earlier.
I really like how you use the word products in this particular instance.
I was trying to avoid saying poo too much, but if you insist, we can call this creature a poogrit. Okay, how can we get more of this product?
Ashley, we can grab one of those garlemonian fruits with the gravity modulator and toss it to a poogret. It should try to eat it if it's close enough.
So we are basically going around and collecting poop. I mean, shit.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
It looks like the weather is calming down. Wind is getting slower. The wind is very slow today. Wind turbine efficiency is not going to be that great.
Ah, feeder. Oh. We need to feed that little bugger. I mean, little.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone found the fruit?
Mm.
Okay, the poogrit noticed the garlemonium fruit.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Hello, Heimgo.
Oh.
So where is that thingy? How many of you?
Wind is picking up again.
God damn it. So how are you tonight, man? So wait.
Ashley, I am picking up a strong energy emission nearby.
I see light coming from behind those rocks. Let's check that out.
It is a large bioanomaly, Ashley. Just as expected.
Wait. This is an obvious trap, Mr. Riggs. This place looks strange and deserted, and there's a huge treasure cache glowing red right in the middle.
Yep.
It's as obvious as it gets.
Well,
Ew, that's gross. Wow, that was some rapid digestion. Bring out your drilling arm, Mr. Riggs. We've got science to do. Okay, I think we need to collect a few more piles of the product, and we should be good. There were only mud roaners in that attack, including some very large ones. That was unusual.
this species appears to have higher intelligence than most creatures that we have encountered on this planet. Maybe they have intentionally prepared this trap.
I don't think so. They're not that smart, and I doubt they would have been aware that we were coming here. I think this bioanomaly must have served some special purpose to them.
Alright.
Maybe they were worshipping it, or
Bit of a-
maybe they were drawn to its energy.
We have seen similar bioanomalies in all parts of Galatea 37, but we still do not know what they really are. The things that they all share in common are that they appear to be much older than their surroundings, and that any attempt at opening them creates strong energy emissions that aggravate all creatures within a large distance.
Isn't this universal functionality strange? It would seem that these bioanomalies have the ability to control wildlife, and that they are using them as a protective mechanism.
A primordial organism that can control any sophisticated wildlife and appears in all parts of the globe? Sounds like a wild conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I agree that it's a far-fetched idea. Maybe someday we'll get to understand what's really behind this. A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
I'm back.
Monsoon winds are blowing from the sea. Heavy rain is expected.
Intense precipitation is going to prevent solar power generation, but we can take advantage of improved wind turbine efficiency.
Okay, this lightning gun is not terrible.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. Crafting completed. Crafting completed.
What we're looking for, by the way.
This is it. I
We
think
did
we've
it.
got enough of the product to spray the entire mushroom tree. We can rift back to the fungal swamp outpost as soon as we're ready.
Difficult weather conditions are over.
No.
What?
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Alright. This just looks funny. Fungal swamp outpost.
We are back at the Fungal Swamp Outpost, Ashley. We can move forward with your plan.
Okay, Mr. Riggs, let's get rid of these parasites from the tree. We need to spray the entire trunk with fermented garlemonium extract, and we obviously won't be able to do this ourselves. We need to build repellent drone hubs around the tree to cover the entire organism.
That is a special building blueprint, Ashley. I will enable it only when we are within the construction zones. Also, remember that you will need to supply these buildings with clean water to operate.
Roger that, Mr. Riggs. We can easily filter water from the mud.
Build.
So what is now? Stronger hammer or sword? Obviously a hammer, because I have hammer with a star. So what we need to build?
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Okay. Oh yeah. I can sell this. Right? Yeah, I can. Cool. And now I need water.
Mission area expanded. Please check your map.
Oh,
I'm detecting a large group
Okay.
of creatures heading towards our position.
the map just became bigger.
These creatures were huge. Wow.
I agree, Ashley. They were covered by thick layers of fungal growth. that absorbed most of our firepower.
They could pose a serious threat to our fortifications. Do we have enough data to determine which types of weapons would be most effective against these fungors?
No, not yet. We have to gather more data samples from these creatures. In the meantime, we have a bigger problem to solve. The group of fungors that came to attack us originated from a large island to the west of our position. I am detecting a lot of movement in that area.
They must have a nest or lair of some sort over there. Let's investigate that.
Repellent drone hub in Zone C is online and operational. Fermented garlemonium extract distribution is commencing. Ashley, the fungors are hatching around those large mounds. We have to destroy them to stop their attacks.
Be careful, Mr. Riggs. This island is a fortress.
Repellent drone hub in Zone B is online and operational. Fermented garlemonium extract distribution is commencing.
Developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Repellent drone hub in Zone A is online and operational. Fermented garlemonium extract distribution is commencing.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We have destroyed all of the spawning mounds, Ashley. This will prevent further fungal attacks from this area.
That's one less thing to worry about. It feels like everything in this swamp is trying to kill us. Deadly walking mushrooms, plants spitting acid, plants bashing us with huge tendrils, and even plants that lob artillery-like projectiles at us. I don't think we're welcome around these parts.
If it is some consolation, Ashley, we can create a new gas grenade design based on the projectiles that those plants threw at us. It will not be of much use in this biome, but could be very useful against other types of creatures.
Ooh, that's nice. I'll try throwing it back at those plants, just to make them feel silly.
Whatever makes you feel better, Ashley. Zone B has reached full parasite repellent saturation level.
Look over there, Mr. Riggs. It looks like a smaller version of the great mushroom tree. Let's go see it up close.
Zone C has reached full parasite repellent saturation level.
Isn't that another fungal fruit body from the same giant organism?
That is correct, Ashley. Both of these mushrooms are connected underground.
This smaller one looks
Mushrooms.
much healthier. I can see fungal resin dripping from it. It's beautiful.
This substance is an incredibly potent energy carrier. We could easily break it down and use it as a substitute for plasma.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, we can use it directly to power shield generators, or we could run it through a plasma converter to produce supercharged plasma to fuel heavy artillery batteries.
But how?
On the quantum molecular level, this fungal resin acts as a containment field for singular antimatter particles. The containment fluid disperses when it comes into contact with certain fungal enzymes, which causes the antimatter to react with regular matter and produce energy. The amount of antimatter that is contained in this resin is incredibly small, but it's enough to fuel the metabolic processes of this fungus. It is practically liquid energy.
That sounds amazing. We can use whatever is dripping out of this resin tree, but let's not overdo it. It's the lifeblood of this organism. We could kill it if we start extracting the substance on an industrial scale.
Warning! Hostile creatures are closing in on our base. Prepare for an attack. small group of creatures is heading towards our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
So every DLC have like one new weapon. Basically.
Mm.
Alright. I mean, I like this laser swords. Although hammers are better. But it's nice change of whatever.
There's an intense aurora in the sky. Prepare for an ion storm. It's going to disable a lot of equipment.
Okay.
Zone A has reached full parasite repellent saturation level. The entire mushroom tree is covered in garlemonium extract. The parasites are fleeing. We should go to the base of the tree to see this. The ion storm has started. All sensors are down. A lot of our equipment has been disabled. We have to wait until the storm passes.
Okay. Cool.
This is amazing. The garlemonium extract worked even better than I expected. The parasite nests are dying, and the great mushroom tree is starting to bloom in some places. This is such a warm feeling.
Okay, Ashley. The first stage of your plan to save this fungus is complete. What do you want us to do next?
Now that the parasites are gone, I can see how much this organism is being strangled by that aggressive thorn vine. Let's go to the east side of the tree to take another look at the situation. I think it's the worst over there. Take a look at these thorn vines.
What the hell are
Mr.
those?
Riggs. The ones that are on the ground near the base of the tree look natural, but the ones that are strangling the
Wasp
tree look
gun.
different.
Okay.
They're much thicker and darker.
You're
They don't
shooting
fit here.
wasps.
I
Alright.
concur, Ashley. These thicker vines look like a mutated version of the natural green ones. Their thorns are piercing the trunk of the great mushroom tree. It looks like they are feeding on this organism.
Let's call them dark thorn to make a clear distinction from the natural thorn vine.
The damage to the tree appears to be deep, substantial, almost intentional.
What if the parasites that we just removed were not the real problem? Maybe they attacked this organism because it was already weakened by the dark thorn.
Some of these dark thorn tendrils span away from the tree. I am picking up a dense energy flux within them.
It's the resin, Mr. Riggs. The dark thorn is pumping out resin from this fungus and it's transporting it somewhere. This is the real root of the problem. We have to destroy these tendrils.
Wait. I can try to track that energy flux, and maybe we could check where that resin is heading out. Given this substance's energy capacity potential, we should not ignore that.
Smart thinking, Mr. Riggs. It's great to have you on board with this.
Energy flux mapping in progress. It is a complex branching structure.
So this is how you farm
Directions.
biomass.
I am detecting a larger energy condensation within a very dense part of the swamp. I am marking that location as a high value point of interest for further investigation.
I mean, I don't know why you need biomass, but
Excellent. We should go there as soon as possible. Great job, Mr. Riggs. Crafting.
Dig through. But we're not in a cave. Okay, I got some kind of achievement. Dig through a cave, and we never seen the cave.
Rift jump error. These are not the coordinates that we were aiming for. Something interfered with the jump.
How far are we from the destination? The trees are moving.
Danger! It's a trap. I am detecting a lot of movement.
Oh, we are fighting the ends.
It's
Why?
like grounded free.
What? Since when ends
Imagine
are...
you're playing grounded.
Since when there is ends in the grounded?
I didn't expect that. These creatures were camouflaged as trees. We have to be extremely careful around here. The flora and fauna in this biome are extremely dangerous. I didn't expect that. The vegetation in this part of the swamp is extremely dense. The jungle around our HQ seems like a forest nursery compared to this.
Based on my previous scans, we are probably walking above Darkthorn roots right now.
Are you suggesting that it's responsible for this lush growth?
I think that is a possibility. Biomass density in this area is statistically above average by a large margin.
Interesting. Let's see what we can find at our destination.
Information about the fungal species, Ashley.
Finally, what can you tell me about it?
We should be careful about what types of weapons we use against it. The soft fungal layers make it very resistant to explosions from artillery, rockets, or other standard area of effect weapons.
Okay, so how do we kill it?
Heat-based weapons should be good against them, but I need more data samples to confirm that.
So against tree-like creatures, fire is the best weapon. Really?
Mr. Riggs, are you sure that we're walking toward a small hill? We're on a rather steep incline and we didn't start our journey at sea level. I've just seen glimpses of the fungal swamp river delta in the distance below us.
I may have used imprecise terminology, Ashley. This is a small hill in relation to the broader Galatean landscape. However, when we look at the so-called fungal swamp area, it is the highest peak within its geographical borders.
Sounds like you were just improvising in the beginning, and now you're trying to be a smartass.
I am only trying to be more human, Ashley.
You're such a fast learner. we from the destination?
We are about 2/3 of the way toward our initial rift jump coordinates.
Okay, that's good. I hope the vegetation is less dense where we're headed.
That is rather unlikely, Ashley.
I know, but you can't blame me for having some hope.
I can. That is simply bad logic.
They should have programmed you with some empathy.
My creators did not have empathy, so they could not program it.
Somehow, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh,
I think we're near the top of this mountain. Is that smoke coming from beyond the edge? Is this a volcano?
That would make sense, Ashley, but I do not understand why the planetary scanner did not report that.
That might explain why our rift jump failed in the beginning. I just hope you didn't mistake the fungal resin energy flux for some lava flows.
That is highly unlikely. Volcanic activity would mostly produce thermal radiation. The planetary scanner picked up regular bursts of gamma rays, with the same oscillation pattern as from the fungal resin's matter versus antimatter energy metabolism process.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. Is this the place that you marked?
Affirmative. My scans indicate that there is a large energy condensation within the area behind these rocks.
Okay, I can see a crevice that we can fit through. Let's see what is hiding on the other side. It's getting cloudy. It looks like it's going to rain.
This rain is harmless to our base, but it decreases solar panel efficiency until it stops.
I want to try this.
Crafting completed. Crafting completed.
Okay, we've made it to the other side, Mr. Riggs. Are you getting better energy flux readings on this side of the wall?
Yes, I am picking up 2 distinct areas with high energy condensation. I am marking them on our map.
I wonder what we're going to see there. Those dark thorn tendrils that were sucking the resin from the great mushroom tree looked very intimidating, almost like an evil presence.
Yeah, I'm setting up the weapon. Something tells me that this is not very good. So
I am detecting a lot of movement near our destination. Expect strong resistance, Ashley.
Roger that.
A Riftbreaker is down. A Riftbreaker has been revived. We have cleared out the area, Ashley.
These creatures were amassing around this mushroom tree, and the darkthorn growth is here as well. It's sucking up the resin.
Ashley, this resin tree is a part of the same organism as the great mushroom tree where we have built our outpost. Your theory was correct. This is just another fruit body of a single giant organism.
These giant fruit bodies produce a special resin that is insanely rich in nutrients and organic energy cells. The darkthorn seems to be attacking them, leaching the fungal resin.
This theory makes sense. We should learn more about the Darkthorn to confirm if it can pose a threat to our mission on Galatea 37. We still have not confirmed if this is a natural parasite or some more recent mutation that could be dangerous to this ecosystem.
We have another point of interest remaining in this area. Let's check it out to see if we can find more answers.
No, you cannot go there.
No.
No.
It's getting cloudy. It looks like it's going to rain.
This rain is harmless to our base, but it decreases solar panel efficiency until it stops. Warning! Hostiles nearby. I am detecting a large group of creatures near our destination, Ashley. Prepare for a fight.
Roger that.
A Riftbreaker has fallen.
The rain is over.
Being revived.
We've cleared out this nest. It looks very similar to the previous one. The local creatures were swarming around another mushroom tree that is entangled with darkthorn growth.
It may seem like there is nothing new to learn from this, but it is precisely what we needed. The darkthorn tendrils span out underground from both of these locations, and I can track the energy flux from the fungal resin that they are leaching out from the mushroom trees. It all connects at a central spot, not that far from here. I think we will find more answers there. Ashley, something strange is coming our way. I don't know how to describe it.
What is this thing?
What the hell?
A Riftbreaker is down.
That was a very disturbing encounter.
Yep.
What was that thing, Mr. Riggs? It didn't fit here. It didn't fit here at all.
I do not know, Ashley. It did not have a clearly defined form, and it did not look like any other Galatean creature we had met before. I think it would be accurate to describe it as a multicellular colony, with a central cell that was quickly dividing into smaller, similar cells. The smaller cells were acting as both a defensive and an offensive mechanism.
I think it was drawn to our presence.
Most of the Galatean wildlife is aggressive to our presence. That is nothing new. However, I think that this creature was also aggressive towards the local flora. It was destroying everything on its path.
It looked like an embodiment of a living disease. Let's call this thing a canceroth. This encounter can't be a coincidence. We're trying to track down the source of Darkthorn, and this is what we get?
You are probably right, Ashley. We should expect strong resistance.
This is it, Mr. Riggs. Darkthorn growth is everywhere around here.
I concur. We have almost reached our goal.
We've reached the heart of darkness. The Canceroth are spawning here. We have to destroy all of this corrupted growth.
Riftbreaker down. Assistance required. A Riftbreaker has fallen.
Oops.
Ah, shit.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Yeah, I really need to change the weapon after this.
I am not detecting any significant hostile presence in the area anymore.
All of this growth looks corrupted. This place is like an evil, twisted version of this biome. There's so much of the Darkthorn growth everywhere. Is this where it's been pumping all of the resin to?
The tendrils that we have tracked were all coming to this place. But it does not mean that this is the only site that is being contaminated with this abnormal growth.
I'm wondering if the Canceroth was controlling the growth of the Darkthorn, or if it was the other way around.
The Darkthorn looks like a mutated version of the thorn vines abundant in this biome. And the Canceroth layers look like they are attached to the thickest Darkthorn tendrils. Evidence points in a single direction.
What if the Canceroth is trying to take control of this enormous fungus that spans the entire swamp?
How and why would it do that?
Think about it. An organism of this size must be too difficult to corrupt easily. You'd have to weaken it first. The resin is the lifeblood of this huge fungus. We've already seen what happened to the great mushroom tree when it lost most of its resin. It was infected with parasites and started to dry out. At the same time, the canceroth is using the resin to multiply itself and grow in strength. If we don't stop this process, it can lead to disaster. This place is contaminated. We have to burn it to the ground.
I can leave a timed nuclear explosive at this site before we rift jump to safety. That will cleanse the entire area.
Yes, I think this is the best way to make sure it doesn't grow back. We have to return to the fungal swamp outpost as soon as possible. We left the darkthorn growth intact over there. Let's see what happens to it after we nuke this place.
Let me know when you are ready to proceed. The explosion is going to send out strong seismic waves, which could wake up the volcano. We will not be able to return here.
That's good. I don't intend to get back here. Let's hope we can save the fungal swamp ecosystem by burning out the rot in this place. A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Yeah, we'll fix this later.
Stop it.
What?
Don't make so many votes. Need only one.
You did the same thing. Kaboom.
Yeah, we bring some democracy there.
Uh-huh. I mean, is this democracy? This is liberation. Liberty. More likely. Also conquering. So, I don't know. Pong.
Ashley, we are back at the fungal swamp outpost. I have visual confirmation from the planetary scanner that the Canceroth lair has been swiped clean by the explosion.
That's reassuring. I can hear that the volcano eruption is still ongoing. Nature will take care of that Canceroth abomination. It looks like the great mushroom tree is doing better after we removed the parasites. And the water around our outpost also seems to be a bit clearer.
All of these signs are positive, Ashley. However, the darkthorn growth appears to be mostly unaffected by our actions. It is still draining resin from the tree.
That's not good. I secretly hoped it would just wither and die. Can you try to trace the fungal resin's energy flux again? Is it moving far away?
All of the traces end close to our position.
That's good. Maybe we've destroyed it after all, and these are just the remaining parts.
We should destroy this location to prevent any further contamination by this organism. I suggest a 27 megaton fusion explosion at our outpost coordinates to eliminate any unnecessary risk.
No, we can't just nuke everything. First, you didn't even want to investigate this area, and now you want to obliterate it?
One of my priorities is to suggest the most efficient solutions. This swamp is irrelevant to our primary objective on Galatea 37. We should not waste any additional resources over here.
That's a bit short-sighted. Don't nuke the planet that you want to live on in the future if you don't have to. Please add that to your list of priorities.
How would you suggest to remove the darkthorn then?
We can protect the Great Tree with plasma shield generators and precisely target the darkthorn growth with heavy cluster missiles. They have enough range to cover the entire tree. And if we calibrate the shield generators precisely, then the damage should be minimal. The remaining thorn vine should die off without a resin source.
I think you are leaving a large margin of error. But we can still revert to my plan if this does not work out. The plasma shield generator in Zone A is operational. mission area has been expanded. Please check your map. Ashley, I have bad news. I am picking up a few signatures that look like Canceroth. They are heading our way from the east.
Oh no. That means they must be spawning from someplace nearby.
All right. Good night.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Okay, I think that was all of them. Do you know where
Lol.
they could be coming from?
Yes, they must be spawning from an island to the east. There's a large darkthorn tendril looming over that area.
It must still be connected to the great mushroom tree. Let's go there and burn that Hydra.
You have resin on that site. Hey, you can bring it.
This island is like a fortress, and the Canceroth just passed through the thorn vines like thin air.
Stop complaining, Ashley. I told you we could just nuke this place.
Maybe we could use some regular nuke launchers. I think that would be justified.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. I am not detecting any significant hostile presence in the area. Ashley, we've cleared out the Canceroth lair.
Good. It looks like the Canceroth growth was directly connected to the Darkthorn tendrils. I hope they all die when we detach them from their source of resin.
Thoughts and prayers, Ashley. But do not worry. If your plan does not work out, we can always go with mine.
Your support is indispensable, Mr. Riggs. A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Yeah, I think I will go sleep too.
All right.
Kinda tired.
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the new content.
Nice. Yep. Well, I guess I will end the stream as well because, well, I don't want to finish mission without those two. Thanks,
No.
Yeah. No, what no? Alright, thanks everybody for joining. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, support the channel. And I guess tomorrow maybe I will stream, maybe I will not. Most likely will not, but we'll see. As always, have a great evening everybody and have a good night.
Bye bye.